Hey guys, quick video this morning. Got the email. Had all kinds of stuff happening last night, so I didn't get that email till late. So obviously in the bid already at the cost, this deck is going to be cleaned off today with a blower and everything else. All of a sudden, all the sprinklers decided to come on today for the first time and soak the decks. So hopefully I'm going to figure out so they don't do that for this afternoon. We're trying to figure out how to turn them off. So that deck, this little guy, and this guy and railing was already included in the bid. All that stuff was already included in the bid. So now we had mentioned in the email you had mentioned the lower deck. So I just kind of want to make sure. So obviously the lower deck, which is this guy. So we could definitely clean this off. We're gonna run a blower through here anyway and rake up because there's 640 maybe 650 metric tons of paint chips. So we'll go through, clean this guy off real good with a broom and a blower. We've already done these like little pipe railings on all of them, and we're tying up the top ones right now. So, and this one right here, this shouldn't take altogether that long, hopefully. And then my question was yesterday as well, I just want to make sure, because this one would be a little more expensive, are the railings. So that would include these guys, that belly band right there, which is that piece of trim that's all dry and starting to fail. So it would be this guy right here and this beam and the posts. So we don't do underneath, you know, you don't need to. I mean, we do a lot, but I don't believe you guys need to spend the money on that. We just do the big main beam that holds up the deck and the post down, since some of them look to have been repaired and some of them appear like that's a pressure treat that looks relatively new, and then some of them are old and not so new. So that's why if when I made mention would be the trim all the way around on the outside of the deck, and it would be the beams that go up, which are like this guy right here. I mean, we are getting to the point where they are looking pretty dry. And so, but again, it's not a big deal. So that's what my question was. It would be all these beams, and obviously that trim piece right there, just so that when you look at it, it appears to be kind of a solid color, has a really nice look. And I would just pick a standard, like a standard dark stain on like this outside edge. Pretty much all that beam and all of these main support beams and posts. That's what my question was. And so if you guys would like to wait on stuff like that, it's not a big deal at all. We're not a big upsell company. We're not going out of our way to try to get more work. We are always busy. But I remember we had spoken about it and we never really kind of came to a conclusion. So those beams, it would take somebody basically a day. So, and then probably about 4 gallons of material. So I would say today the house trim, fascia, cleanup, the whole party should be done today, and we should be gone. So if need be, I can have one person here tomorrow, and he could just conquer, like we said, the beams, the posts, the supports, and this back deck. And you know, usually with material is probably about $175 for the material, and a person is probably I don't know, roughly probably right around $400 for a person for one day, and he could probably do all of it in one day. It'd be a long day, but he could probably get all of it done. So you're and if we minus the door, it'd basically be what is that, an added $100 probably on top of whatever our bid is right now, which I believe is at $53.75, I believe, or something right in there. So it'd probably be about $100 more. And then door wise, yeah, we can talk about that. I mean, it sometimes takes these companies a while to get this stuff up here. In 6 weeks, it's starting to get a little ridiculous, but they will have a huge order coming in when they start doing all their windows. Everybody starts doing windows in the fall. And when they do, it's not a big deal to us. They'll call me for the door, I can go pick it up. It'll already be pre-cut to just slap right in. So it's something either you guys can do or I can do. It's really low maintenance. So And a lot of it too, if they just call for the door and I go pick it up, I'm not even going to charge it. I'm just going to show up and say, hey, here's the door. If you guys want to install it and paint it, and if you want me to install it and paint it, it would just be the $375. And the door is in that cost too. So I think the door was $150, $60, something like that. So so that's something to discuss there. So my main question again is just if you want us to tackle this on Wednesday. Today is Tuesday. We are going to be complete with everything pretty much on the contract today, outside of that door, which we can take off the contract. But so if you want us to attack this stuff, we might be able to even start today, but most likely it'll be for Wednesday. So keep that in mind, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.